They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Go.
Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Here we go, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go, son. Right.
Another run here with Harris. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And the Giants are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, son. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Giants. They'll look to throw yet again. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Deonte Banks right there with the good coverage to knock it away.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go. All right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Don't jump. Ready?
One more time, it's Harris. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Here we go, Scott.
Fields to throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. Could not get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over. Stopped on 4th and goal. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Robinson. They get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's to the rookie from LSU, Malik Neighbors. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll get to the 40 on a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
He'll drop to throw. That one, take it in. Jalen Hyatt, touchdown Giants. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Good night.
Making the read, this is Fields. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Here's a handoff to Warren. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
He will have a Steelers 1st down. This defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain on 3rd and 2.
Here we go, side.
Off the play action, here's Fields. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
In motion, it's Robinson. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
In motion, it's Robinson. Now it's Tracy looking to run. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. That is caught. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get, the offensive line go.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, New York. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw is Fields. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Here we go.
First down. Fields. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Fields now on 2nd down. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Steeler 1st down. Throwing is Fields. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. That's a Steeler 1st down. Fields. He'll run again.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Press, punch right. Here we go.
Now, Fields. Hilton. And he will get into the end zone. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Steelers. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Big-time sack there by T.J. Watt, and he certainly picked up right where he led off. Remember last year, Mike, he led the NFL in sacks with 19. He's made a living off making plays in the backfield, and he continues to do so here.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt, falls incomplete. Now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. This one heads directly out of bounds. The market just on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Strike. Strike.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And the Giants are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Pass pulled in by Tracy. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Back to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Connects with his big tight end, man hurts. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Now a screen set up for Tracy. He's going to have that 1st down, gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. He has Hyatt complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw yet again. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, when you call a screen play, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll get this to his tight end, Freiermuth. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
Here we go, son.
A give, and here comes Harris. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Fields. Now he'll run it.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Here we go, son. Go.
Fields to throw. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. For his time, they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down. They go play action with Fields. And he finds his tight end, Freiermuth. And they'll take this down inside the 35. On 1st and 10, Fields. He's going to tuck it and go. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Giants has it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker.
And we've seen this throughout the entire game, Mike. These receivers are having a hard time uncovering against this secondary. You force a quarterback to throw into a lot of tightly contested windows, it's going to end up in the wrong hands.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the give, it's Harris. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Alpha, 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 alpha. No mas, no mas. Say hi.
They'll give it to Harris again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go.
Now Fields. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up first and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take...
And he's in! Najee Harris, touchdown Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Yeah. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. That is caught, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Pat Fryermuth, touchdown Steelers. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick six. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Here's a 2nd and 12. He'll drop to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards. He'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The best defenders, Mike, they have an ability to impact the game in a lot of different ways. I mean, take this guy. Earlier in the game, he comes up with a big interception. Now he gets sent on a blitz. He comes through for a sack.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what,
Oh, big hole, left side. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, New York. Now, Gano for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Giants back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out.
Hey, can't. Here we go.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Here we go. Tonight.
On the ground, this is Harris. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
Here we go.
Now, Fields. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. That gains an even 60 yards.
EQ. Out, let's go. Tonight.
They'll drop to throw. He'll tuck it and take off.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
On the handoff, here's Harris running right. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a first and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6. He'll run with Harris. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player.
Here we go. Go.
One more time, it's Harris.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on third down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a third time and take their chances?
One final chance for this defense. And here's third down. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers are able to extend the lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Robinson. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. And they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. They'll look to throw here on first down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The Giants going to call their third and final timeout. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. And with an open date on the schedule next week, we'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time.